Matchup now between two conferences with long intertwined histories, and it hasn't always been friendly. It's the SEC versus the ACC here today. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, as we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Seminoles will kick this deep to start us off. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Alabama's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays? I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
They keep him off balance with a run. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. Caught quickly. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
If that cornerback's going to have outside leverage on third down, he's basically giving you...
So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Play action here on first down. He'll take a deep shot. Catch made inside the 10. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Great job here as a play caller. You come out the opening drive, you want to establish a little bit of an aggressive nature, and you hit some big plays here downfield. Great way to start this game.
Design quarterback run. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, they're just not successful here on second and goal, but let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first 2 opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up third down.
Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Boy, Chris, this drive looked outstanding until they got into the red zone. Seems like the wheels have come off. Third down and long makes it very tough to execute in the red zone. Now let's see what they come up with here on this 4th down play.
So Florida State's offense gets their first crack now. They'll be met by a defensive front that has a couple of impact players on it. They get after the quarterback. They slow the run down. Really a nightmare to block.
Well, these guys are what it's all about. You want to build a great defense, Follow this blueprint right here. Big, strong, athletic defensive linemen. They're game wreckers, and they're lucky to have a couple of them up front. It's going to be tough on this offense to try to hold up at the line of scrimmage.
That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
He makes the grab. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, this is outstanding by this offense. Third down conversion. The wideout sells that he's going to go downfield, turns and breaks back to the quarterback, sees the quarterback's eyes, and he puts the football right on his numbers. Very nice third down conversion on the curl.
Here's the second down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run field, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Finds his man, it's Robinson. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. They'll toss it to the right side. Defense not fooled on the toss play. They've got it behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Makes the grab. It's McCoy. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Try and muscle for the first down. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Florida State.
The Noles will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, the offense rolls the dice with its play call here on fourth down, and the defense rolls the dice as well by bringing the kitchen sink. Demolished the quarterback that time on the blitz.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
They're set now to try the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points when they bounced back here. Ball handed to the running back, and he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare, a wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up fourth down. And the Noles will send the punt team onto the field. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Grabbed by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Scanning the field. It's Simpson. Pressure is coming. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. Drop for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now. Here comes the punter onto the field. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's brought down out at the 46.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Robinson. And move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
And the Seminoles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Not able to connect. Incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to throw it again. Running back has it on the screen now. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Seminoles will have to kick this away when it comes for a second punt of the game. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far.
Personal foul.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense will keep going here after that special teams penalty. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. To throw, it's Castellanos. Bringing pressure. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
The Noles are going to keep this drive moving. Nowhere to run up the middle. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that...
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. This will be a 46-yard attempt. And that one's straight down the middle. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
It's 3rd down for the offense. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And they've got the returner corralled. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out, he's in the clear. At the 10. Touchdown, tied. The defense contributes 6 points.
Boy, in an instant, Chris, you go from having a chance to cut into this lead to now being down double digits after the interception return for a touchdown. What a play by this defense.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. No problem with the PHC. The lead 14-3.
That makes the score now.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Looking to pass. It's Castellanos. A deep shot to the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yards to set up a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play, but give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the left side. Oh, and another incompletion.
Boy, Chris, he tried to squeeze that one in there on third down. It would have had to have been a perfectly placed ball to have any chance at a completion and a first down.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Missed opportunity to make this a one-score game, still losing by 11.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's second down here. And the tailback's got it again. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Almost intercepted, falls incomplete, but a risky attempt there. Would have been his second pick today. And the Noles will line up to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Back to pass. It's Simpson. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Trapped again in the pocket.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
Team makes its way onto the field. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
On the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a fly to the wideout. What a catch! Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Wenke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers between the safeties for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Receiver in motion now. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
That is high awareness for that receiver to know where the sticks were and adjust the route accordingly.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. Back to throw. It's Castellanos. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Players are down the right side. Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the Seminoles line up on 1st and 10 now. Running back with the football. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Hey, It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the...
And he's got it! Touchdown, Seminoles!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after you scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Adams. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On the run, it's Miller. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of a play. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle. Kurt showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Back to pass. It's Simpson. Looking deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up pulled down. And the punt team now wanting to kick it away. Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on first down. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but a nice play. Moves the football to 31 in the first down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. That one knocked away, incomplete. Good job by the defense to end the third quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Makes the catch. It's McCoy. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So now it's third and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. To the air, it's Castellanos. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Moles. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Man, Chris, this throw does give them the lead, and what's great is when you can really evaluate a quarterback is when the chips are on the table. Really, it's crunch time. You got to make good decisions, and you got to throw the ball accurately. He does both of those things here, and it gives them the lead here late in this game.
Now an important PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. Oh, he's missed it. The extra point is no good.
That keeps the score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. First play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Ball handed off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Give it to the back again. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, we've seen backs have bad days before, but this is about as bad as it gets. This guy can't get positive yards. It's a combination of not using his vision, the offensive line not opening up any holes, and this offense as a whole is struggling, and that's why they're losing this game.
The returner is brought down. Gets to start on the next drive. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Takes the handoff. It's Williams. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, is it just me, or is it a little bit strange that this offense continues to give this back the football, especially late in the game? He's got under 10 yards rushing in this game, hasn't been able to get anything going. It might be time to pivot and try something else.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Castellanos. Quick throw over the middle. He makes the grab. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on 3rd down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion and a 1st down, and they keep that clock moving.
The Seminoles with 1st and 10 here. Grinding away on the ground. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. He's going to hand this off. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
Boy, what an incredible job here by this defense on third down. Now to set up a pivotal fourth down play. Question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a win?
You made it. 3 points on the board. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. 1st and 10, not much time left. They need to find the end zone in this possession. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Dropping back. It's Simpson. Short connection to the tight end here. That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
Man, how'd you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now, with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Play fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. Maybe the last shot here. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Well, this is a football team that, Kirk, they came in here with plenty of fuel. Obviously, the atmosphere charged up. They were inspired by that. Not expected to win. Maybe they felt a little bit disrespected, and all of that showed.
Well, anytime you're a ranked team and you go on the road against an unranked team, that's always a challenge. We see it every week in college football, and this is a huge win, as you mentioned, Chris, for the unranked team. It's going to be a long week for the losers. They're going to have to regroup and find out if they can come back the next week and see if they can win a game. But the party will be going for a long time tonight.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.